Ready your vibro swords and blasters? Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is about to wipe out any other single-player RPG game you've played. With lots of weapons, lots of choices, and an enormous galaxy to explore alongside your teammates. With the choice of looks for your character, your own choice of name, class, attributes, and many more. You wake up on the Endar Spire, a Republic ship. The reason you woke up was due to the explosions, a Sith invasion, and probably the nightmare you're having at the moment. Another character enters the room. He explains what's going on and that his name is Trask. You can ask him questions about how to do certain things in the game. Then you can head off and get your armor and weapons and get started. Fight your way across the Endar Spire to reach the escape pods before the ship is destroyed. Upon reaching the escape pods, you meet a man named Carth, a Republic soldier and pilot. Already you're wondering why you're even on the Endar Spire in the first place, and why did the Sith attack you? All is revealed on Taris, the first planet you get to, I think. As you progress through the game, you gain more and more knowledge of why you're doing what you're doing, and sometimes in really subtle ways. You have a full choice over whether you go down the light side or the dark side. This can be determined through your actions and the way you say things to people. You can customize your lightsaber and become stronger. To be stronger, and generally, yes, you can become stronger. You can harvest crystals to change the lightsaber's colors. You can gather a crew, take 2 other people with you on planets, so you can go as a group of 3 to fight enemies and do quests, but it's single player, obviously. And you can change that crew as long as you're near your ship. Right. This game also has so much freedom of choice. Every planet is an open world level on which you don't have to do the mission straight away. You can just run around. I mean, even once started, you can take your time. So once you start quests, you can just sit there in a chair, and the quest doesn't really take place until you go to a section of the quest where things are supposed to take place. So that is a great thing. I mean, it's sort of like Skyrim, but yeah, well, it's exactly like Skyrim. You can take your time with any quest on any RPG game, really. And this game includes side missions as well as a campaign. There are at least 7 to 9 planets, each with approximately 20 missions on each. Now, that's a good game, right? That's a long game, and I like long games. They get to last longer and more fun in it. You can play minigames such as Berserk and Speed Racing, which is like, I can't remember what the bikes are called, really, I can't. But these earn you credits in which you can buy useful items and weapons with. There is a vast selection of force powers for you to choose from most of the times you level up. Also, there are a few hidden pieces of armor throughout the final level, which seriously will come in handy. By the way, on the terms of leveling up, you can only reach level 20. There are many species within this game you'll never have heard of in Star Wars, unless you've played Star Wars The Old Republic, which is a relatively new one. All in all, I think Knights of the Old Republic is a great game. You should buy it and try it. I give it a rating of 999,999,999 out of 10. The planets are open world, as I stated before, and massive to explore. And there's literally tons of stuff to discover and use. And many, many characters, force powers, and abilities to choose. To choose from. This game is at your full disposal. If you love games like this one, I certainly recommend heading over to Steam and getting it. It's like £6 or dollars. It's like $10. Now go forth and have a great time with this game. I have nothing else to explain.